inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 27. Launches one deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Rattler to the air now. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing his Rattler. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Second and 10 now. To the outside and complete to Olave.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, we'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
The Texans going with a dime set here. We've got 6 DBs for 3rd down. Here's Rattler. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away.
The Texans take over first down zone at their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. And a man is there to knock that away.
The ability to track the ball. Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
Diggs there to bring it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They'll go right back to Pierce. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Gets this one to Pierce. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. Now give left side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Handoff running right. Pierce. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Right back it goes to Pierce. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Pierce. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. Good little rip there, looks like about 6. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punting unit out now. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Punt meets him at the 28. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. A nice 15-yard pickup on the return. And it's going to be Texans football. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun now, 1st round. Escapes the pocket. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They start with 2nd and 6. This is Pierce running right. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Stroud now on 3rd. Taken in by Pierce. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Houston 1st. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, Stroud. He's on the move. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Now it's Stroud. He's got time here. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. That one's cut along the left sideline. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Second and 6 now. Brought in right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think that time the defense was thinking a run play was going to come at them, right? Actually, most of us probably thought that was the right call. Still, wasn't a problem for them to adapt and get into coverage and force now a 4th down.
Secures this at the 17. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running left, it's Pierce. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Stroud now. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
with 6 DBs out there. We've got a dime look for them on 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll get 8. There. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air, Stroud. He's got Pierce. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Texans driving. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out.
The Saints take over 1st down at their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Rattler to the air now. Taking his shot deep down the field to go. That's caught at the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Wilson's got it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 24. He fires one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a one-score game before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here comes St. Dell. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. This one intended for the running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Stroud. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Texans set to punt. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. He takes it at the 4. And he gets them what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Saints are going to have some work to do as they take over. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Rattler back to throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's Pierce. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Pierce off the middle. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw, Stroud. Gets this one to Pierce. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
This is Pierce. Broke through the tackle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. On play action, here's Stroud. And that one's going to hit the turf. A good defensive play breaks that one up. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Escapes the pocket.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And they are unable to make this a two-score game.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for second down. Throwing from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the... Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Texans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. Here's Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll run here with Pierce. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. It's about 43 yards for him. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll make it a two-score game.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10 from the 41. Looking to throw, Rattler. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Rattler. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both. Incomplete, brings up third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Throw on third down. That's caught for the first. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds him over the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's got it in the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. The name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
They're on the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. And this is Pierce. Makes a cut to the right sideline. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense, but he doesn't make it across, and the 2-point try fails. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 14-yard line.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Rattler. He beams one deep right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Trey Brown. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Here's the give to Pierce. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll go right back to Pierce. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one, and when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. From the gun, Stroud. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice, become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Rattler to the air now. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
2nd and 10 now. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints trail by 15. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they won't do it. So that falls incomplete on 4th down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They give it to Pierce. And he gets this forward to the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Right back it goes to Pierce. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Handoff running right. Pierce. And he's brought down for a loss. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This from 30 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that, Mig. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now Rattler. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans see the return go out of bounds. And that is how this game's going to end.